give me a second, guys, just posting a couple. Yeah, good old Crevice build. Can do a pretty good build in here. I'm doing this one for an admin. They're going to make it up as a raid base, an admin raid base. So it should be pretty good. Should be able to make it pretty solid. But we'll see how we go here. Just gotta do me little share in here. Share it to a few different pages. On Facebook and Discord too, guys. Be right with this. And Reddit. I'm on Reddit too. If you don't know the Conan Exile Reddit page, look it up. A few people on it. It's pretty good. Alright, that should do us for now. Let's get into it. So we are going to fence stack most of this, just the entrances really. I want quite a bit of kill zone here. So I kind of started the fence stacking because I had to get on here and just organize things. I had to delete a lot in here. But we should be down pretty good now. So as you can see out here, this is what we started with. The admin's been so kind to move all the thralls out so I can actually work. But we just need to finish off this side and then we can go on the inside and keep going there. But the crevice has been one of my first videos on YouTube was the crevice, and ever since then people have been asking me to do a slower version, so this is going to be the slower version I'm going to be directing to people to. So hopefully this helps them out. But let's get that in there. Now it's going to be a lot of building, guys. Like I'm going to try not to go too crazy with these fence foundations. There's a certain point in the inside that you might as well really not go past. And we want a really nice kill zone in there too, so I'm not going to go too crazy. And we're going to try and put some arches along the way, so when they're blowing in they come across some arches just to slow them down a little bit. I don't like this DLC, how it changes sides all the time, and the back side is so different to the front side. It's really annoying. Right there. A temporary admin on this one for now. I'll just come over here to build this guy for him. But if you guys want to come over to the 7th circle, we will be there building. This little spot in here, I'm not going to worry about that too much. We'll probably just fill that up with foundations, because even if they blow in there, they're still going to go the hard way around. So let's get that under there. There we go. Just use a bit of filler here. Alright, so that's cool. Even if they start blowing through here, it's not going to be the easiest, and we've still got a little bit of building to go on this side. Yeah, if you guys got any suggestions what we should build next, I've been doing a couple of map room. There's a map room build coming out shortly. If you're on the Discord, you would have seen the picture of it already. It's a pretty cool map room build. Really enjoyed doing that one. This is the new DLC out. If we have a look at these pieces over here, there it is there. It's pretty good. It's probably my favourite building pieces so far. If you've been watching the building pieces lately, this is pretty much what I've been using. Alright, so we can't go in there. So what we're going to do is going to build up on this guy. Just going to let me. Just out here, yep, whoop. Right there. And then from that we can go over. There's a little tip there. Now this one might not let me, we'll probably have to get rid of this gate. And then we can put one there, one there. Beautiful. This one's got some really nice archways in it, and I really enjoy using this one. Yes, it's a good set of DLC too there. What do you reckon that announcement's going to be? Do you reckon it's going to be a new map or DLC? I'm kind of hoping for both. I like new building materials, but I think the game needs a map, needs a bigger map, needs to take a note from the old Ark game, pump out a few more maps. They get a bit small when they're out for too long. Alright, so from there we're just going to start deleting all this stuff around here. I'll show you how far we're going to go. We're not going to go very far at all. So we're going to pretty much go up to here, because if we go any further than that, then we have to worry about the top and all that, and they're going to get through this anyway. They'll probably just use arrows to get through the doors, so not too worried about continuing that too much. It is getting really boring. I think it will put more life into the game too. They have lost a lot of players recently. Been looking at the servers that seem to be dwindling. I think people are just waiting for this announcement, seeing what's happening. But yeah, they do need some life pumped into the game for sure. It's been way too long. But they've never done this announcement for a DLC. They've never done it for a dungeon, so I'm really thinking it has to be something bigger than that. Like even the horses mount back, they just released it. So I don't know what's happening, but I think we've got like under 10 hours to go. So we'll find out shortly, that's for sure. All this stuff was here when I first came. I have got the admin pass when I can't fly. I'm just used to building without it, that's for sure. 4 hours away. Well, hopefully when we finish building this, it's actually released and we can have a look. But yeah, 4 hours isn't much, but I'm just worried they're going to say, oh yep, the announcement is whatever. You're just going to have to wait like another 5 months for it to be released. It's definitely not going to be out in the same time, I reckon. Just an announcement, they made that clear. So that's it's kind of annoying, but hopefully yeah, hopefully it works for them. Always like building. It's one of my favourite things. Building and defensive building is pretty cool. But if you haven't checked out the map room builds that I'm doing now, one released tonight, they're like pushing the edge of map room building, and I'm really enjoying like finding what the building system is capable of. Yeah, it better be the map. They need it. If they put if they make it just a dungeon or make it something shit, I think they're gonna lose more players over it, because I think people are waiting specifically for a map, and if they let underplay it at the end and it's just like something that we all just a DLC or a dungeon or something, yeah, I think people are gonna get annoyed with that. Because at the moment the pictures they release, it looks like a dungeon. Like, it doesn't look like a new map. Nothing in those pictures saying it's a new map to me. But it's just what they need to do. Like with Ark, they kind of open source it, so anyone can like really put a map together. I think Conan needs to do that. And then when Ark sees a really good map, they grab it and they give it out for free, which is fantastic. They didn't put any of the work into it. They maybe just tidy it up a little bit when they get it, but it's what Conan should be doing. It's free material for him. Free maps. Alright, how far are we? Alright, we've got to go a little bit further here. So how you copy this, we're just going to be copying this with foundations here. So I'm going to take out one side here, at least a foundation width. Or just under. And that's going to be about it. And so you put your foundation there, and then you put your fence foundation there, and we'll just repeat that. Now we're going to go up a level, foundation, and that's how I just copy it. Obviously you mostly do that in sandstone, don't want to be wasting pieces like this, but I am good. Totally forgot to do that one there. Do that piece, then delete. Yeah, I'm hoping something like that. Just, yeah, they've been worrying me with the pictures they've been pulling out. Just, it seems like a dungeon. And even the armor the people are wearing, it's not new armor. It's all old stuff. Used to building on PC, this is a little bit different. I have a mod, creative mod, it's so handy. This one wants to play games, can we go there and go up? No, we can't. So we're going to go there, fence foundation up, and just bring that right across. It's going to let me better. Can we get under that yet? Whoop. Well, let's put it out a little bit more then. Now we can go under. Little tricky situations like that, they're annoying, but you can get around them. Just like so. Of course. Alright, so whereabouts are we? We're right here. Probably got another 3 more. Oh, let's play games again. Oh, I didn't delete that fence foundation under there. There it goes. Should be low enough now. We can, yep, put a foundation under there. It's going to make things a little bit easier. Just that awkward height before. No, that one's wrong. Alright, let's just see if we go across. That should do it. That should let me do it on top of that. There it is. A little bit of mucking around there, but we're getting there. Building in the crevice. I'll show you guys a map, so for you guys who are not interested or not knowing where the crevice is, spit it out. It's right there, right above Sperm Lake. I call it Sperm Lake anyway. It's obviously a sperm, but right there, that's the crevice. And if you come to the side a bit, that's pretty much where the entrance is right around there. We do have an entrance at the back as well, which we'll tackle after this. But it's a pretty big spot. Like, there's an entrance over here too. It comes in from the side. Probably just fill that out with foundations, make it not worth their time. Over here is the main area. This is where we'll be building the main spot and probably put it up high, maybe in between those rocks. I need to find a place where you can't place bombs. On that little ledge there, you obviously can place a bomb, so yeah, we'll work that one out. And this is the back side. It's like a big hole. So yeah, that's the other entrance. Which I've probably got to move the vault, move some thralls around if we get out. Got arena champions here. They've got some, yeah, decent health there, 24,000. Only an admin spawn there, guys. We should close that up just in case players come in and take some stuff out of my boxes, or the fridges at least. We haven't got too much here, we've just got building supplies, as you can see. Some fighters, benches. But they were kind enough to give me the admin password to make this a lot easier. Alright, so let's have a look here. We gotta plate this guy. Gotta get this fence foundation underneath. So that was mucking us up last time. Put one down. And continue. Is there still something under there? Sure was. Alright. Alright, that's pretty much as far as I'm going to go. If they knock down the side here, they're just going to climb out over there anyway, so yeah, I think that's fine. As I said, they'll probably just use arrows to get this far in. So these doors are just pretty much to hold them back just a tad. And what else we're going to do here is I'm going to put some archers in. So to do that, let's just make it a little bit more annoying for people who are going to come raid this place. Really not happy with her going in there, but that's alright, we don't need her to. We want some anti-climb on this, but let's do that again on this side. Yeah, we're gonna have to take one more away, that's why it was acting a bit weird, I guess. I'm just not happy. Alright, let's go all the way down. And this doorway is quite nice and narrow. That's why everything's staying up, even when I delete stuff. So which side do we want it up against? We want it up against this side here. Just like stuff to be even. There we go. That one fit a little bit better. Now we're just after anti-climb, probably the archer's anti-climb, so the little low one. We'll definitely grab some stacks of this spot because we will be using it. But yeah, I love this DLC for all these kind of reasons. Definitely different pieces that are in the game that aren't usually in the game, or the other DLCs. And I must have gone past this anti-climb. Yeah, there it is. Alright, so now we got that. Put that on our hotbar. We can take over the katana, why not? And now you could put that under. That's an interesting mechanic I'll have to work with. But that is pretty much it. Let's see if it's going to accept foundation there now. Oh, yep, just did. Alright, so that's going to be the archers, so as they're blowing through the doors, hopefully the archer can pick them off. Or just when they're running past a little bit too. Should be good. So let's get our door frames here, which we've already got. Now this can be the annoying bit, but as long as it doesn't go sideways like that, you should be fine. You don't want it to be off the ground as well, which that one is. So I want to get rid of that guy. And we can use that, Wait for the rubble to disappear so we can see where it's landing. But this one and the gutter, the two builds I really like doing, especially the gutter, I really like doing that one. But they are the most time consuming. But they're worth it in the end. These doors, how they line up, just doesn't seem right because they're overlapping a bit. We might need to get rid of this anti-climb here. Let's see. Oh, there's that one. Yeah, I've seen that one too. Yeah, it's not even accepting this anti-climb, is it? No, let's get rid of this. Anti-climb always seems to have like a little bit further out than normal, but that is fine. This looks awkward, as I know, but eventually you find your spots that work like that. I'll make sure that's not high, because when you're pointing up it usually is high. So let's Alright, so the other thing I'll do, because as you can see it's going sideways a lot, so you can block it off like that and then it can't go sideways, so it has more options in here, as you can see. Oh, there it is there. It's a light touch, isn't it? But yeah, just definitely fiddly doing this. And you know, I'm thinking maybe we should just have this open a little bit right where I'm standing, just so these archers can be effective, like right there. Or at least they could shoot, because if they do just shoot poison and explosive arrows at the doors, they're not really going to break these door frames. If people are online, it's definitely not the way to raid, because they can just run up and put doors down, you're stuck. Alright, so let's try and concentrate on here. But it'll be interesting if an archer can focus someone through that gap. I think we're going to go 2. I just like that idea of 2. A bit more room. Right, let's climb up, let's try a different angle. That seemed to have worked for us. If we can get this right there. Alright, so let's continue that out. If you guys seen the last live stream I was doing when we were fighting Asgard, they were just in the dam and they were just sitting there with a repair hammer. If you're going to be on 24/7, the repair hammer is so OP. You might as well just sit there with a repair hammer and stop people from coming in. We eventually did get in, but you know, it just took a lot of bombs, a lot of dedication, a lot of organisation. But it was fun. New tactic, you know. Haven't had someone that was so stubborn to come out of the house for a while. Yeah, expert. Good memories. Best memory was when we actually got in though. Alright, so there we go. You need to get on expert more with the rank matches on 7th Circle. Just find someone, get ranked up. Been some good fighters. Goddess Espionage come back. Alright, there we go on that side. Yeah, the screenshot at the end was good. I still need to pull that out of my screenshots. Post it in the clan chat or something. Yeah, no, you're working hard, mate. Especially with all this homeschooling. I don't know if you do our homeschooling, but down here homeschooling's taken up a lot of people's times because they've got to... We're all in lockdown anyway, but... God damn. Whereabouts is that? Lockdown at the moment. I'm in Australia. I think that's what you're talking about. Certain parts of Australia are worse than others. I just happen to be in the worst zone. Alright, so that's done. We can delete all these guys, just fill it out. Alright, good. Yeah, it's not going to let me put that in there. Ah, yeah, nice. Wait, that was... Don't even know where that one went down. I heard it place. Ah, did it block? No, that didn't block that. I think we're gonna have to do that thing again. Just shove some barriers up to block them. This makes it a little easier. That one. Alright, one more it seems. Just gonna go right there and we are good. That entrance is just about done. So this area is gonna be like the first kill zone, and then we're gonna have the second kill zone over in this area. This one over here goes a lot further. As you can see, the entrance will go all the way up to this rock here. We could even come out to this rock and just let it go up a little bit higher. So it's definitely going to be worth going through the entrance we just did, but there's going to be 2 kill zones. An extra kill zone on this side. So that should even things out a little bit. And what we're going to have to do now is see if this all adds up. Alright, so that's nice and even onto that. This platform's going to go anyway. But I just want to line everything up because there's no point in building this and then at the end having things that just don't match up. That's a big no-no in my books. Alright, so everything is even. That's good. So we've got all that. Looks like the floor is probably going to be this height. I might go for. And that means the doors probably come a fair bit in there. But yeah, I think that's pretty good. And we don't want the floor to be too high, so if we can get away with a bit lower, we will take it. But looks like it's going to be this high. Alright, so let's start stacking on the other side. Let's fill this out a little bit. Get an idea of the kill zone over here. Now I am going to be hiding chests in this building as well, so if you guys want to come over here and raid it, you can do, and you probably have a better idea of how this thing is built, so you might find the hidey holes a bit faster than other people. Alright, so that's going to be the platform for over here. Nice little kill zone there. I'm not too sure if I'm going to ceiling stack because there isn't much room up here, but it is a possibility. I am going to have a bubble so they can't shoot arrows up there. That's going to be a thing, and I might even do heat stroke just to annoy him a little bit more too. But it should be good. The bubble might be a bit much because it's really hard when you can't shoot arrows at something. Yeah, it depends how you do it. If you do it how I like it, I like to spread it out just that little bit. It works out so much better. But then other people just go really close together where you can't even use hatch doors. I don't like that method, but people use it and they get away with a lot more. But yeah, I like 4. I think 4 is a good mag. Because then you just got to deal with more pillars up the top. But yeah, you could probably just keep going. It's just the pillars that I get annoyed about. Alright, so what we're going to do here, we're going to start the stacking, but I am going to bring this foundation out because this is going to remind me of the level that I need to go to. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to start the stacking and have 2 stacks out here. I'm going to end it and finish it here. And this is going to be the level that's connected to everything else. So even I'll come down here, it's going to end around here probably, maybe a bit further. Let's say that's the end there. That's not bad. Yeah, I think it's better to use the stacking so you can actually use hatch doors. And they're not so close together, they don't all get damaged at the same time so much. But each method works. So we got that. Get rid of this stuff first. It's going to be even, yep. And it's going to line up to this one here. Uneven ground makes it a little bit harder here. start spamming. I'm sure it's not too exciting to spam my channel. Right, so we're gonna go there. Nope, that's not gonna be the one. Let's fill this one in then. We'll go off this one. So where's that last one? I find the fiddliest. But there we go, we've got everything now. I'll put that guy there. Back one. This is why this should be done in sandstone. Alright, so we got the pattern down. Let's clean this side up a bit. No, there we go. Yeah, I know two ways of fence stacking, but that one I kind of use when it's just an open area. So what we're going to do here, we're going to continue this way. How far do we want to go? Out here. That's pretty much probably already a little bit too far there. Yeah, if you have a look at the fence stacking tutorial I did a while ago now, both ways are up there. One's really good for like tight areas and one's a bit open. It has been a little bit since I've been doing it, but we got it done. Yeah, you can ceiling stack this guy. You could probably ceiling stack it quite a bit, eh? But I don't know, maybe we can have a killing zone in here as well, with arches around the side. Maybe ceiling stack a couple. And then there's an extra killing zone on this side, and an extra killing zone on the other side, and then the middle zone as well. That should be enough to piss people off. I'm thinking we might even stop the stacking just there. Let's just block this up. So this is it's the slow hours of this server. I'm pretty sure there is people on. Nope, it's just me, so don't need to worry about that. There was a couple of people on just before. Alright, so now we need to work out which three we're going to have the gates on. And I think it's going to be these three. Might just make it in there. Yeah, I think a lot of people are feeling that way, man. That's why they need the new map. It's no joke. Alright, there it is. Alright, good. I'm gonna have to come out here again. Yeah, I think what I've been enjoying is just pushing the build-in mechanics to the limit, and the PvP. Still real fun for me. It's hard to find another game that's actually got that element of PvP like this one, with the different sword moves and all that kind of stuff. They really put some effort into that, and I enjoy that. Really doesn't want to go in this spot, does it? We got it. We should focus on extending this all the way to here. Let's see where I'll put that last one there. Oh, good. Oh, we're smashing through these building pieces. Last time I built this, someone asked me how many pieces did I use. Yeah, honestly, you don't know. If you want to build something like this, you gotta make a couple of boxes full of stuff, and you should be able to do it. Iron reinforcements, all that good stuff. Yeah, it's changed quite a bit. They did good with the system, but shouldn't be doing this the slow way. Let's just go out like this to where we want to go. Get rid of all that and then put these fence foundations in between here. That's going to be a lot faster. I don't know why I didn't do that at the start. Can't stand fence stacking when one's down a bit. It's a big no-no. Drives me mad. Oh, don't know where that one went. There we go. And we just delete this side. And do it again. Yeah, in the gutter, when we fill out the two entrances, we did that on a server and we actually counted it. It was 4,000 fence foundations on each side, so that's 8,000. That's a lot of fence foundations when you think about it. But they are quite cheap compared to foundations. They're a lot cheaper. Yep, that's the one. So hard to see with this DLC if it's in the middle here, if it's all the way up or not. I just got to guess there. Usually the DLCs you can see it's sticking out through the middle a little bit. But yeah, that's not happening here. There we go. The gutter base, yeah, that's definitely my favourite there. The heat stroke around the edge, the little box in the middle with a bubble. It's very hard to get into if you build it right. Just watch out for bomb splash damage. Just keep the box in the middle, keep everything away from it. And then once you got the bubble up, it's what are they going to do, you know? Can't shoot arrows at it, can't use a god at it. Kind of stuffs them up a little bit there. The crevice is a little bit harder to set up like that, but we'll get the job done. Not too sure where that one went. Well, this is starting to be really hard finding where these are going. Let's delete every second one. Alright. There's a certain way to start the gutter too, which helps a lot. Those two little entrances, on each side. If you walk up to one of the side of the walls, you can put a fence foundation down like that, and then if you run that across the whole gutter, you'll notice it goes from one side to the other without going to the side too much. It's the best way to start that build. Pretty sure I have the tutorial on that one somewhere down the track, probably even a live stream. The gutter was like one of the first videos I ever posted, I believe. Just do an update build on that one. I think it's been updated twice already. I'll start from scratch kind of thing. Alright, so I believe that does the fence stack in for this side. And I think we're going to have to get a lot more of these guys. What's their own bodies that make it like a body pile. Yeah, that was fun. I enjoyed doing that. It's the best way to see how people are going to get in. Just blow up your own stuff. Find the weaknesses. It's funny, you don't really see the weaknesses until you're actually looking for a spot to put the bomb. That's why I'm a bit worried about this crevice, because there's so many spots that you could place bombs on the side of these rocks. You really got to pay attention to that. That was a quick 100 foundations. Alright, good. I haven't really been having any interference with any building pieces inside the wall, which has been really good. Not too sure, I might need to drop this here. Let's do a test run. She's gonna work. Just worried about that rock was too low. But that works fine. Let's try door 2. Yeah, no drama. Right. This is pretty much the hardest bit, or the most time consuming bit. Just getting these stacking done right. But I'm gonna grab a drink in a sec. No, I'm gonna grab a drink, guys. Give me a second. Alright, so where were we? Just needed that bourbon and coke, I think. Alright, get rid of that guy. Where's we gonna have the doors up to? No, all this is going. No, from there on it's going to be doors, so only this bit needs to be covered. Which is good, a little bit less work. Alright. But if you check out the Discord, the new map room that's coming out that's in the volcano, it's pretty cool. Like it's very minimum, like the last map room I dropped, but it's kind of the opposite way. So instead of just holding on from the middle, it's holding on a little bit from the edge, and it's elevated as well. And there's an elevator that goes right in the middle of it. It's pretty cool. I think that video is going up tonight. Already uploaded it, just scheduled it. So just gonna have to wait for that one to come out. But that one's pretty cool. Got a few more hidey holes to go as well. There's a couple of hidey holes that only work on PlayStation and Xbox, which is a bit odd. But I've been experimenting with them because I was wondering why I couldn't do the video on computer. And it looks like I'm going to have to do it on PlayStation. Just one of those things. I haven't really got a capture device. I got one, but it doesn't work properly. I'm not going to go out and buy one at this stage. But I might live stream it and then cut the clips from there and make a video. See how we go. But yeah, but from that I've learnt that there's more NPC camps on PC than there is PlayStation, which is really odd. Yeah, that is the best way to do it. Sometimes I just delete a piece, but you can just switch them out too. I wonder when they're going to fix that. It's been a while, that one. And it's usually when you walk in the path of it. So if I want to put it there and I'll go down. See how it went red. That's usually enough to stop it from working. But I don't know, worked then. But I find that's usually the trick. And there's another one with stability. Never it's fun come, yeah, that's true. There's another one with stability. Say you've just put down a pillar and you're expecting it to be 100 stability and it's not. If you delete a building piece next to it, it will turn to 100 stability and you can place something on it. I don't know why it does that. It's just another one of those little things. Well, we're getting through these foundations. Alright, the side's becoming pretty good. I really hope it's not a dungeon. Like, I know they're under like new management and all that, and if this is the way they're going to bring out a new dungeon, all this hype and it's just a dungeon, maybe with a DLC pack, I think they're going to lose a lot of players. 'Cause at the moment, a lot of players are bored with the game. They need a new map to bring a few people back. It better not be a dungeon. Yeah, but expert, you look at those photos. they burn out and it looks like a dungeon. I'm not very hopeful, that's all. I know they need a new map, but will FunCon come through with that? I'm pretty sure like last year they said mid-year there'll be a new DLC or paid map. It was on their website or something that leaked. Even in their live stream they were talking about it. So, look, hopefully. We've only got a couple of hours to find out. Alright, let's continue on them here. But yeah, I think everyone's got their fingers crossed. Well, we've been streaming for like an hour, so maybe there's like 3 hours left until the release. Let's hope so. I really don't want them to say, oh, you know, it's a new map, but it's coming out next year. I think that's going to be really bad for the game too. Come on, you can do it. Alright. Yeah, you're right. They've been trying to get rid of stacking. They've tried once before. And yeah, people just found another way of doing it. It's kind of hard because they got those triangle pieces in the game. That's what brings it all about. And the fence stacking, I don't know how they're going to stop that. No, well that's interesting, Expert. Sounds a bit like Fortnite, you know, every season they change the look of the map. They need a bigger map. The map is too small. That's the biggest problem they got right now. But yeah, it could be that. Who knows? Alright, looks like the stacking is done finally. Come out to here. Yeah, that's good. Alright, let's put these doors in. Let's pick some spot for these arches. So around here. In an hour, yeah. Oh, that'll be fucking pretty cool. Yeah, the cheaters are annoying, but the undermeshing is one of the big problems, but they are trying to fix that on Test Live at the moment. If you go on Test Live and if you go under the mesh, you die instantly. The only problem they got is, say you climb a natural rock like this one and it goes that little indent, people are dying in there. So on Test Live they're trying to work out all those spots, and when they work them out, hopefully we get it after that. This archer here is too low. I don't think she's going to activate if she's stuck in the wall there, even if it lets me do that. So let's go just back a bit. We'll go over here. I bet he's going to do it. Yeah, that would definitely change up the game a bit and get rid of the stacking until people find another way, but yeah, it's a start. Don't know if they will, like, because they've gone so far with that triangle now. They will change it, but definitely help their problems with this stacking. But then I do find it's when I build the gutter and it's full stacked out, it's more the ornaments that lag it. Like, it seems pretty good when it's empty. When people start putting down like little ornaments or candles or something, a few of them, yeah, it lags out quite a bit. Alright, let's put some gateways in. I think I want some arches. So on stacking as well, you can't get damaged, which is it's no good. They definitely need to fix that. So say I'm standing here and someone swings a sword at me, it won't affect me. That's not good. But you can shoot arrows at people, so that's why we're setting this up. get down here. What do you reckon too? I'm just thinking maybe if we have one of these triangle guys coming out for a bit on the archer, and then they can step out just that little bit and maybe shoot down the doors. I'm starting to think that might be pretty good, especially if this guy's got a nice view down there. Yeah, I think that might be a good idea. Just because I don't want them only shooting when they're right in front of him. These doors can be pretty fiddly. It's really struggling with this little spot here. I see it when I flick over there, but there it is. That looks like we've got one more spot right there. Take this guy out. Alright, looks like we're done there. See if this works now. No, it's still not going to go on the sides of that. Oh, but it will go. It will go in the middle here. Yep. It is going to let me do that now. It wasn't letting me do that when the triangle wasn't there. Oh, at least that's annoying to get up. Not impossible, but annoying. We're going to have another archer on the other side because there's no point having this gap without one. Alright, good. Now this gap is just going to have to be... Let's just put one down the bottom here. Alright, cool. So that is pretty much done. Can we make this look a little bit better with some pillars? Let's have a look. Sure can. Right, cool. So let's just do that to the other side, and then we've pretty much done the entrances here. Looks like I'm missing a door here. There we go. Hold up. This isn't even. We can't have that. So let's move this guy over one. Cool. Alright, so let's set this room up first. That's what I want. I'm have to go for these guys. Just so the archers can still shoot. That's how you make a quick little kill zone with some archers and some fighters down the bottom here. That would be really good. Let's make it look a little bit nicer underneath at least. Let me go. Oh well. Has to be a foundation underneath to do that. Well, that's annoying. Well, that cleans it up a bit at least. Oh, we can do a hero. This is the one I'm looking for, yep. Oh, cool. The new update thralls apparently can just walk up ramps here. If I had it the right way, like over here. Apparently the thralls can walk up that now, which is good. They should have done that a while ago, but it is what it is. Let's put a little staircase here. We're going to have to grab that. And then I'll go with the one with the corners. Yeah, beautiful. Just block myself in there. Alright, so that's practically the first kill zone. Let's go up here and make sure this is nice and tight. Because this is the third entrance. And it can be annoying, but we're just going to put foundations and fence foundations around, and it's quite far, like it's probably another double all the way out to here and going that way. So it's pretty far on this one, so let's just continue that. But I think I might design the middle bit maybe tomorrow or something. We haven't been streaming for a while now. And I want to see what this announcement is. I wonder if they're going to do like a live stream or something for it. Yeah, I think they would. They haven't done a live stream in a while. Okay. What time? Do you know what the time the live stream is for us, expert? And I'm guessing it's going to be on Twitch or YouTube. I don't know. Twitch and YouTube. Alright, cool. Find it a lot easier to put the fence stacking around, or the fence foundations around like this, because it blends in so well with the foundations. You don't know if you're actually putting it in between it or not. So this seems to be working better for me. 35 minutes, thank you. I'm about to lock myself in here. Do you guys know where they're going to announce it? Is it just on their website, like where the countdown is? Or do you reckon it's going to be somewhere else? Let me just get that off on the screen. Alright, so what happens? Well, maybe I'll just stay on, just so we can see what it is. It's going to be interesting either way. place your bets down. Who thinks it's a map? Who thinks it's a dungeon? Who thinks it's just a special where they're announcing a DLC? I'm gonna go for map just because that's what they need and that's what I want. Two for new map. I hope so. I know they're going to disappoint so many people if they don't. This way, by blocking this off like this, no one's going to be on here to protect this place, so they're just going to use arrows to get through the doors. And if they decide to come this way, their expenses to get in here is going to be so much more. So I'm going to say that's good enough for this side. But I also don't want them standing up here either. So let's put a couple more archers around here. Oh, nice. Let's clean it up a bit. Let's go all the way over. Alright, nice. This entrance here will definitely work with that. Make it a little bit better so they just can't shoot arrows from there to here and get in. And then they just run across the kill zone. So we kind of want to block that from their sight. Let's see what we got to do that. Yeah, I think that's going to work. We'll just put a ceiling piece over there as well. Because the thralls can walk up those slopes now. We're in good position, and I've got no ceiling pieces. Wow. That's gonna be it there. It's pretty much just that I can't shoot arrows from here and get straight through the door that I'm gonna place there. You're gonna have to come around here and destroy it while these archers are shooting them. And a few fighters on the floor as well. So that's gonna work for that bit. Let's get the triangle piece for this guy, which I don't think I have any of those. Of course not. That's good. Alright. Is that timer? Oh, yes, timer's still kicking. 23 minutes. Alright, cool. So we need to pick a level for the archers to sit at. Which I don't want it too high because that will help the splash damage. So I might even just try and go like one foundation up. Mostly around this guy. Start here and see how we go. That's pretty good. I'm sure that's gonna hold if I go out like that. Yeah, she holds. Alright, let's zigzag this just that little bit. So there's gonna be a door here, a door here, and then we'll corner it off here so you got the doors around here. Alright, good. going to finish these guys off. It'll just look better and they can't place bombs underneath. But it's good to know if they do blow this bottom section, the top's still going to stand. I think that's pretty good there, and we do want this to be all sloped or stairs so we can get up and down and the thralls can do the same thing. Don't really want to separate the thralls around here. I want to keep them all able to go everywhere. The archers are obviously going to stay up there, but all the fighter thralls need nice even ground to play on. Now if you're going to have a god bubble up here too, all these archers on the side probably won't work as well, but we can always have some archers in the middle here, and they'll shoot from the inside of the bubble out. But I think I'll work out where that's going to go once the whole thing's put together properly. Like the top bit up there. Yeah, it looks like we're going to go up there. But for a start, that's pretty good what we got going at the moment. When I work out where we're going to actually put the top one too, we could have another layer of archers around away from that top bit, just so the splash damage doesn't get to them. But from here, let's have a look at these roof tiles and see if they're going to work with us. Alright, everything should be able to get up and down there nicely with no drama. I don't know if I like that better than the stairs, but the stairs you just can't do that zigzag in this corner unless you use that DLC, the arena DLC. That's got those curves in the stairs. They all should have it, but they don't. Alright, let's work out some stairs for this guy. Oh, it kind of does the stairs there. They're a bit too big, but it does the job. And they're not going to let me put it in there. Oh, what a pain. Might as well keep the theme going. Nice. I'm liking that. It's actually looking pretty good. Let's fancy it up just a little bit more though. Now we're actually using this DLC. Don't really want to make places for people to hide, but I want to make it look good too. It looks like 11 minutes to go on that announcement. So I'm going to grab these guys here. I might use those. And even those. see. Alright, good. This guy here looks a bit hollow there. So we're going to extend this out just a tad. Cool, when I remove all that crap, we'll probably put another one there. But for now, that's good. Breaks it up a little bit. And it's a bit annoying, but you have to do this way with these DLC pieces. You cannot put a ceiling piece under these guys. I don't know why, but if you do the ceiling piece first, technically they both are ceiling pieces. I think that's why, but you can't get it working like that, and that's just another spot we're going to put arches. Okay. And we got 3 of those anti-climb. Yep. Need more. How long have we got left? 6 minutes. So instead of just having the one layer of arches, now we've got like little hidey holes for more arches, which is pretty good. I'm happy with that. I don't want anyone using these as hidey holes either, so we are going to be blocking them off. That's pretty good. Yeah, I'm quite happy with that. Looks good. It gives us a little bit more room for more throws. But that is probably going to be it for this build, and then tomorrow I'll come in and I'll try and do this top bit. It looks like it's going to go in that little section there. But in saying that, I'm worried about people placing bombs on this guy and this guy here. So we'll work around that. We'll probably block it up with some foundations or something, make it nice and smooth so they can't do that. Let's get some doors on this guy. You do get like a door like this. I've got to check the other side for it. You can go on both here, but once you place one down, it has a bit of a whinge. I think the key is just to fiddle around with it, to be honest. There's not really anything else you can do. Sometimes you can take down the actual frame. Let's try that. We'll do this guy. Take out this frame. And the door still doesn't want to work. It's just really fiddly, that one, but we will get eventually. Let's see if these other guys want to play games. Two minutes to go. Sweet. I'll keep that other screen up then. See if something happens. Just trap myself in the door. Alright. I can't because I'm on the PlayStation at the moment, so I can't bring it up on the screen, but I have got the window open. It's got seconds to go. Let's hope it's something. Like, I'm watching the timer at the moment. I'm sure they'll direct me to where they release it, hopefully. $15 seconds. And that's time. If any of you guys can find out what it is before anyone else, let us know. Refreshing the page now, it's taking a lag hit, it looks like. Struggling to refresh. And I have just got, looks like it's gone back to day one. If you guys can see anything on their social medias and that, let me know. But the page I'm looking at, it looks like day one has just got incoming announcement, no timer. The timer was there, it's just stopped. Timer to refresh, and that's what I got. Yeah, that definitely could be a possibility. Yeah, I guess so. This is most likely going to be a little archer stand in the middle here. Beautiful. Alright, come on. I reckon their social media will probably post it a bit faster than the website here. Website's definitely having some problems. Yeah, I'm not getting much there. Nothing on Twitter, yeah. Damn, we have built a lot today. Went a lot smoother than I thought it would. Get some stairs going here, maybe a ramp. Yeah, we'll do stairs. Is that on Twitter? I'll have to bring that up. Okay, that's different. So it's gonna be early access, which is good because they need to fix a lot of problems, like usual. But yeah, hopefully that's a new map that looks more promising than the other deals, the other pictures that we've been seeing. That's pretty cool. Hopefully, that's what we think it is. Just get back to PC here. What do you guys think of that picture? Early access, like, is it a whole new game? It's kind of weird, isn't it? I've seen a trailer come up here too.
The Isle of Sipta introduces a whole new way of playing Conan Exiles. With new environments, creatures, mounts, and new materials for the cities of your dreams. Explore dark dungeons and uncover the mysteries of the island's black heart.
So that looks interesting so far. It's an island.
Starving and thirsty, you must learn to survive on the mysterious Isle of Sipta. Explore the landscape, from wreck-strewn beaches and hidden coves to dense forests and ancient ruins. Fight the savage beasts that inhabit the island. Scout the island on horseback, or charge headlong into the fight on the back of the new rhinoceros. Salvage shipwrecks to build your first shelter and take advantage
Missing
of
out,
mighty
expert.
woods for added protection.
Definitely a new map. Pretty cool biomes as well. Hopefully it's a lot bigger. It looks pretty big.
But beware, for a vicious storm
New
rages
building
at the heart
material
of the
and
island.
dungeons, it looks like.
Otherworldly horrors stalk within. Traveling or building within the storm will attract the attention of powerful enemies from the outer void. Inspired by the ancient structures of the island, you can construct a mighty fortress and strike forth from a bastion of strength. In the struggle for dominance with other castaways, you will need thralls to fuel your war machine. Unlocking the mysteries of the island are the keys to its domination and the key to getting thralls. Explore and fight your way through ancient vaults, the last bastions of the elder races, and uncover their knowledge. In the depths of the vaults, you will discover great treasures and sigils of power. Surges of wild sorcery erupt from the Black Tower at the heart of the island, which summon groups of humans to the island. You must defeat many enemies before you can capture some as thralls, but be ready to defend yourself from challengers. The battle for control will be ruthless, and only the strongest will survive.
It's good, they got the gods back in too. Alright, so at the end there it said early access for PlayStation, Xbox 21. So we might need to wait until 21 for PlayStation. But PC is coming out September the 15th, like in 5 days. But yeah, definitely a new map. A lot of things to look at there. New DLC is included, it looks like. So it's going to be interesting how that all goes. But yeah, it's pretty cool. But it's just a shame PlayStation and Xbox have to wait just that little longer. Let's go back into this game. Time for a PC expert. PlayStation gaming's great. You can kick back and grab your controller and just get things done, but PC you got to think about installing stuff, and you got to think a bit more. It's not user friendly, but they're definitely worth it. But yeah, for that announcement there, I'm probably gonna make a move and try to analyze that a little bit more. But expert, you need to get onto YouTube, one that works, and have a look. Yeah, I know they can be expensive, those fucking computers, but there's new GPUs coming out very soon as well, so that means your old ones are going to drop. But yeah, you're gonna have to hit your parents up. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this build anyway, because this has been pretty good. When that new map drops, at least we're going to have a lot more spots to actually build. A lot more interesting things to happen as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and come back tomorrow because I'll finish this off. We'll do that top bit where all the storage is going to be, or the prize. It's going to be up the top there somewhere. I usually like to think overnight on these kind of things anyway, because you always come back with some better ideas. And we'll probably come back and spruce this up just that little bit more. But yeah, I'm Zfree-Zone, and I'll catch you guys next time. Don't forget, tonight there is a new map room build dropping, so make sure you check that out, and I'll catch you guys next time. See you.